The following video is a retelling of an actual report. Two brothers, who we will call Jake and Ryan, decided to take an evening hike in the tranquil beauty of the Hinckley Reservation, where snow adorned the ground and the frozen lake in the fading light. The further they walked into the woods, the quieter and more distant the sounds of other visitors became. About a third of a mile away from the parking area, the brothers heard an odd sound in the distance, like a baseball bat striking a tree. They exchanged curious glances and continued walking as the sunlight faded. The sporadic thuds persisted, growing louder and more distinct the further they walked. As they were talking, they noticed the loud smacking sound had ceased. They continued walking, and suddenly a haunting scream-like howl pierced the evening air. The brothers said upon hearing this, they stood frozen, eyes wide, scanning the trees for any sign of the source of the unsettling noise. A sense of foreboding lingered as they debated whether to continue or turn back. It was then, in the quiet glade, that a large rock crashed to the ground before them. Startled, they scanned the surroundings, trying to identify the unseen assailant. Another rock, even larger this time, landed with a thud, prompting the brothers to abandon their contemplation and hastily backtrack. A few minutes passed, and when the brothers thought they might have evaded the mysterious assailant, they stopped to warm up with a cup of coffee and started talking about how crazy that was. Just a short distance later, they reported stumbling upon enormous footprints in the snow. They looked at each other, discussing how large the prints were and knowing nobody would be out here in this weather without shoes. As they pondered the origin of these massive footprints, another rock crashed down nearby. Panic set in as they scanned the surroundings for any sign of their unseen adversary. It was then, in the distance, that they saw it, a massive shadowy figure standing among the trees. The creature, towering and covered in fur, emitted a guttural growl. It locked eyes with the brothers, freezing them in place. Their suspicions confirmed they were in the presence of a creature out of folklore, a Bigfoot. Jake said the sight was both awe-inspiring and terrifying, the hair standing up on his neck and arms. Realization struck, and the brothers turned to flee, their hearts pounding. The creature howled again, a haunting sound that echoed through the evening air. Rocks continued to rain down around them as they sprinted towards the fading glow of the parking lot. Finally reaching their car, they fumbled with the keys, glancing nervously at the tree line. The engine roared to life, and they sped away from the haunting encounter. The brothers, shaken but safe, looked at each other in disbelief, questioning the reality of what they had just experienced. Later that evening, they decided to do some research online, looking for any mention of similar encounters in the Hinckley Reservation. To their astonishment, they discovered a trove of stories describing eerie howls and sounds others described as tree knocks. The chilling evening in the Hinckley Reservation left an indelible mark on their memories. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe for much more to come.